Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Demo Mondays. Demo Mondays is a video series published on Mondays where we invite co-founders, founders, and developers of different Amazon seller tools, softwares, and we ask them to present their products just here on the video and show the demo, how it looks like inside. And today, our guest is Bindwise. And Bindwise is presented by co-founder Alex Borisenko. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Augustus. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us what Bindwise is and what problem does it solve for Amazon sellers?
Sure, Augustus. If you don't mind, I will give you some context to our audience. Nowadays, Amazon sellers experience the shift in their working environment. Sellers think that Amazon behaves evil. But look, Amazon is an ever-changing platform. It asks to keep improving over and over again. According to the recent study, at least 89% of the high-earning sellers got where they got because they do the constant selling process optimization. Those who fail to meet these requirements eventually cease to exist. But let's be honest, there is an information gap between Amazon and sellers. Me, as a seller, don't know what is the next step Amazon really wants from me in order to increase visibility of my listings and consequently sales. How can I fine-tune my selling operations and my Amazon store to get more sales? So here at Bindwise, we are aware of things what Amazon wants from the seller. Our smart system timely communicates to the sellers what is the next right step in order to get more sales. Bindwise is a new way to get guidance on optimization of your Amazon business. We provide you with the crucial email alerts about what Amazon wants from you, but doesn't reveal to you about what's the changes and trends that can impact the fate of your sales. Does it make sense to you, Augustus?
Yeah, it makes sense. And what kind of users are you targeting? What kind of Amazon sellers? Beginners, advanced, middle?
Actually, it's a great question. It's a great question, Augustus. The solution provides the value to both private label sellers and retailers or resellers, if you will. The interesting fact is that from more than 1,000 Amazon sellers who are using Bindwise today, we observe that the size of a seller or a monthly sales, if you will, doesn't correlate with the decision of using the solution. Meaning we have both really small sellers whose monthly turnover is about 5,000 per month, yeah, and we have high-earning sellers whose turnover is multiple $100,000 per month. The solution is intended for those sellers who decided that they want to stay on Amazon for a long time, and that's why they need to optimize each and every business aspect in the ever-changing Amazon environment. So yeah, pretty much it's basically any type of seller if we are talking about the turnover or the size.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of marketplaces are you covering with your tool?
The solution works with all European and North America's marketplaces. That's Amazon UK, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, USA, Canada, Mexico. That's pretty much
all right. And do you have to link your seller's account to your tool, or it works using some other kind of connection?
Yeah, I think it's a really important question because our software uses MWS to work with seller accounts. Well, you know that Amazon created MWS so that sellers can safely use third-party softwares to increase their efficiency. And MWS is the only official way to use actually software solutions. And yeah, by the way, for those sellers who consider using any other tools without MWS, think twice as you put your seller account at risk of suspension. Use only softwares with MWS. Bindwise, of course, works with seller accounts only using MWS, and we ensure to stay 100% compliant with Amazon terms of services.
Sounds great. So let's do the screen sharing and see what's inside the Bindwise.
So pretty much I will show you how easy it is to set up Bindwise alerts. It takes just 1 minute, no more. Here a seller just selects an Amazon account. As I've already listed pretty much all the marketplaces, what you want. Let's select Amazon.com. Here the next steps are we'll forward you to the seller central in order for you to obtain MWS. I will not go to the seller central because I've already got those steps. I will jump directly to the last step where you paste the values from seller central and pretty much click the done, and voila. When you click done, you're connected with Bindwise. Your store is connected. You can see that we are selling on Amazon US, Canada, and Mexico. We can just toggle them on. It's pretty simple. And that's it. We have connected our store to the Bindwise system. Let's set up some events what we want to track. The setup is also pretty straightforward. You just toggle the button for each type of event that you want to receive. And voila, the setup with the system is ready. As I've already mentioned, it just takes 1 minute, as you can see. Does it look?
Yes, it looks very easy, but what does it mean, listing events? So what happened when I toggled this button?
Exactly, great question. So basically, we are notifying sellers in 4 categories. These are listing events, these are hijackers, these are suspension related stuff, and also feedback management and buy box percentage. The stuff the sellers will be notified about listing changes are basically are events related to a suspension of listings, defects in listings, changes in listings like product title, bullet points, images when Amazon or competitors change them, etc. But let me just show you maybe an example of alerts, and you will get a better understanding of what each of the categories is meant for. What do you think?
Yes, sure.
Let's jump to directly to the demo account. So basically, during this day, as you can see, I have received a bunch of alerts. And as a private label, I immediately received this alert when a hijacker jumped on my listing. We indicate the severity of an event with colors. As you can see, red stands for critical severity, green for low severity, and blue for moderate. Every event contains actionable insights. So this event is about the hijacker who has jumped on my listing with FBA offer. He's selling my garlic press. And as I can see, the actionable insights are pretty straightforward. There is a comparison of hijacker offer to my offer. I can see that hijacker's price is much lower and the shipping time is much better. And below, we can also observe that before hijacker jumped on my listing, there were obviously one offer for this garlic press, which was obviously my offer. Since he jumped, so we can see that the buy box has changed, and now there are 2 FBA eligible buy box offers. And the current buy box winner is a fake Acme, which is a hijacker. So this is a really important alert to a private label sellers. But the moment a hijacker stops selling my product, the system sends me this kind of alert, also providing me what was his offer about and who is the current buy box seller. Bindwise account, your Bindwise also contains a dashboard about hijackers, which shows you a list of active hijackers and exact products they're hijacking. They appear on the list the moment they jump on your listing. They also are removed from the list the moment they stop selling all of your products. As you can see, I have a couple of hijackers. If you want to see the exact products each hijacker is selling, I just click on this button, and the product is appearing. So I know that on this product, on this listing for this product, there's a hijacker called Flower Shop. That's pretty much it about hijackers. Let's move forward with actually with monitoring of seller metrics. As I can see, I have received today a really important alert that my seller metric have changed. Here we can see that I have a late response rate increased from 2% to 17%, and the target defined by Amazon is under 10%. Probably I need to take more responsibility in responding to buyer inquiries more on time. And also I can see that I'm violating somehow an Amazon's policies. So basically my policy violation status changed from good to fair. Now it is fair. And what I need to do when I receive this alert, I know that I need to visit Seller Central and take actions in order to change this basically bad consequences. Let's see other thing now related to a feedback management. Another important optimization opportunity what sellers have to look for is feedback management. The negative feedback has the big impact on the buy box. In most cases, sellers should try to remove bad feedback. And Bindwise notifies you immediately about negative feedback, so you can reach a buyer while one is in front of a computer. And in most cases, the sellers didn't take any action to actually remove the feedback. And for example, they should. In this case, I received that this order is an FBA order, and with FBA orders, you must contact Seller Central in order to remove the feedback for FBA order. And at a glance, as you can see, the alert shows you also important information when a buyer left your feedback, his feedback to you. So basically, we can see that the order arrived on time. It wasn't described as it was on your listing, and here's a buyer's comment. So basically, you can just click the buyer, but in this case, as I said, it is an FBA order. You should contact the seller support, and in 100% cases, they will remove your negative feedback and they will transform it to the move. So it won't have influence, and you won't have a sales. What else do we have? We have basically a product listing problems. I have received today an alert that states basically two problems which can occur with your listings as well. There are tons of opportunities with listings. Bindwise alerts can save you on a number of occasions. When your product detail pages are altered by competitors or by Amazon itself, like titles, category, images, and more are changed with shed images, poor titles, or worse, incorrect product details. For example, here we got one alert, as I said, one email alert for two different products, my garlic press and the vegetable peeler. There are so many cases when Amazon silently puts listings in active or in suppressed mode. This means that the product is not selling, and in a seconds alert, you can see how a competitor also changed product title. In this case, it was it used to be a vegetable peeler aluminum, and now the competitor changed it to the pack of 5. Probably his inventory went to 0, so he decided to spoil my reputation. I would not receive the alert. If I would not receive the alert, I would continue sending 1 item per order instead of 5. This would hurt my seller account metrics, which consequently caused drop in sales. So important information where Bindwise system sends you important about opportunities of optimizing is as this kind of listing event changes. What else I have received during this day? As a seller, it is your responsibility not only to ship on time, but to confirm shipments on time. Sometimes you may forget to confirm shipments with Amazon by the expected ship date. And Bindwise alerts makes it easy to keep track of what needs to be shipped or confirmed. Our alerts send timely reminders that your dispatch period for an order is coming to an end. How late shipment impact actually you? Why it is important to you to ship the things on time and to confirm, the most importantly, to confirm in Amazon your shipments. Amazon is about the numbers. If you ship late, it will be part of your metrics. Your order is considered late if you don't confirm shipment as well. Failure to meet Amazon's target on low late shipment rate results in a removal of selling privileges and account suspension. Yeah, so it's really important it's really important to not forget to confirm your shipment in a seller central by the certain time, and sellers often get missed that deadline, and also consequently they hurt their seller account. Last experimental feature that we are basically rolled out recently is our loyalty detector. Basically, we are trying to find loyal customers for you. These are basically customers who have already had some seamless experience with you. Those who had a prior remarkable experience with either your product or your store. They're happy with your service, hence are more likely to leave you a 5-star feedback. You just need to ask them. And on our side, we are identifying those loyal customers. So here we can see that the customer that we have identified has already bought 2 times from us the same article. Here is our historical information about article, and here is an email and basically an action button to contact the customer and ask him for a fair review. And most likely, this fair review will be 5-star, as I've said, because they have already a good experience with your brand or your product. That's pretty much it, Augustus.
So I see it's like really useful software or tool or solution for just plug in your Amazon account and then wait for the notifications. Hopefully they will have green color. And can you tell us about the pricing? What is the strategy and how the price reflects on different marketplaces connected to the software?
Great question. So basically, we consider, and also from our reviews of other sellers, we consider our pricing strategy pretty affordable. First, you need to try before buy. So we are offering you a 30-day trial with no strings attached, you don't need to type any credit card or nothing. So there is a 30-day trial coming first, and then depending on amount of marketplaces, for how many marketplaces you'd like to plug our solution for. The pricing is either for one marketplace it's $19, for up to 5 marketplaces it's $29, and for up to 10 marketplaces it's $49. And yeah, if you want to stay on a free plan, we have a forever free plan, which basically provides you the whole full service, but only it works 7 days per month. So basically you will be notified about the events only 7 days per month, and the rest of the time, sorry, but you will leave blind.
So I would like to ask about the support you provide and how fast does it happen when someone has a problem with your product? So, and what's the best way to contact you?
We provide 3 options. Either it's a live chat on a website within your dashboard or on the landing page. It's a live chat. There is it happens in life. Or the second option is an email option. You can just send us an email, and typically we reply in 6 to 12 hours, no longer. 12 hours is our ceiling. And the third option for the premium sellers who are on the highest tier, pricing tier, we are providing a phone support. These are three options, and the most, I think, affordable and more convenient for, as we can see through our experience, is the live chat option. So sellers have a problem, they simply comes to the website. Also, if the content of an alert or the sellers need some suggestion on further actions, for example, they have received an alert and they don't understand what would be the most appropriate action from them. They can simply reply to this alert, and we will reply back explaining what is the content, what is the consequences, and what is the measure, what measures seller needs to take in order to deal with those kind of alerts.
And in the pricing page, there was an option if you want to use 10 marketplaces. However, you said you work on 5 European and 3 North American, which makes 8 marketplaces.
Exactly.
And are you planning to add 2 more marketplaces?
Why there are 10 marketplaces? There is a cases when sellers have multiple seller accounts, and they can connect as many seller accounts as they have. So basically, yeah, that was the option.
Okay, so it's a great point. So if you have multiple accounts, you can easily connect with your product and have everything in one place, right?
That's right, Augustus, you're right. Thanks for pointing me out.
All right, and do you have any offer for Demo Mondays viewers?
Absolutely, Augustus. We're offering to your audience discounts, in 20% discount. You can. It is it's a Demo Mondays. As simple as that.
Yes, of course. So it's Demo Mondays code, and if you use it, you get 20% off. All right. Thanks a lot, Alex. Very interesting. I think very useful tool for anyone selling on Amazon. So I can imagine just like plugging in my Amazon account with your software and just to relax and not to worry and not to refresh any pages to look for, hijacker number increase or something like that. So your software will notify this by email and you don't have to worry. That's great.
Exactly. Awesome. Thank you very much, Augustus, for having me.
Thanks. Thank you too. And good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.